adorable, it was not funny, and he wasn't a merchant. He was a Khajiit monk, a master of the Whispering Fang style. But now he's dead, and I have a new loincloth.
Don't let my appearance throw you off.
Heard about what happened.
I'm just a little girl. The Dark Brotherhood killed my mama and papa, and then they took me captive.
The part
Please,
with the severed head
please help me.
most impressive. My
Rather
compliments.
convincing, don't you think?
When I become wolf,
In truth, I'm no more a little girl than you are.
Then,
I was once, of course,
there is
300
no one
years
who can
ago.
stand between the hunter
Vampirism
and his
tends to
prey.
keep one remarkably fresh. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. It's as rewarding as it is dangerous. Let's see what I can show you.
Finest expert.
So, well,
Sanctuary talking.
The temple contract? Well, I certainly won't deny my involvement.
It was a suicide mission. Astrid said as much. And here you stand, pale, hardy.
In truth, it was so easy.
Look, if you're trying to get to know me, don't. I don't like you. And I never will. It's nothing personal, but...
Welcome, my sister. Welcome to our sanctuary. You have made the right choice joining us, I assure you. You just trust in Astrid, follow her orders, and you'll do fine here. Once I was a shadow scale, an assassin in service to the King of Black Marsh, trained by the Dark Brotherhood since the day of my hatching. Ah, but that was a lifetime ago. Today, I am the last of my kind. My order is extinct. Now, I happily serve Astrid in this sanctuary.
feel a bit guilty.
I am a
Once
trained
again, the
killer,
statements in chat
and once
are
again
nonsense.
have been given purpose. Life is good. Kill well, and off. Me? I've been part of the Dark Brotherhood from the day I first hatched.
Heard about what
I am
happened.
Shadow Scale, you see.
The Rettering contract?
Born under the sign of the
Yes,
Shadow.
we heard from you. In the 48 hours.
By six, you slew everyone. Well, except for the one alive to serve as witness. Does your wickedness or your skill know no bounds?
You give too much credit. Or how could I fail? I am, after all, just a little girl. What threat could I possibly pose? It's been quite a boon, looking like a child. No one ever suspects a thing.
New sister, may I offer my most sincere welcome to our family.
My targets make
Does death not come? What a curious question. Well, I enjoy moonlit nights, taking long walks on the beach, knitting, and unicorns. In fact, I once took a seaside stroll on a moonlit night and discovered a unicorn, which I proceeded to stab in the throat with a crochet needle. I'm a woman of refined yet simple tastes. Stay safe. Huh?
I could brew some potions for you, or train you in alchemy.
So, is it true?
You must be my little invention.
Let's make this easy.
It's the part with the severed head I find most impressive. My compliments.
I like to
You
say
give me
I
too
was
much
born.
credit. I am, after all, just even a girl.
Well, not
What
literally.
threat could I
You can see how
possibly
painful
pose?
that would have been for Mother. Until next time, sister.
Sister.
So you're the newest member of our dwindling, dysfunctional little family. I've heard quite a bit about you. Save the niceties for now. I have no intention of getting invested in someone who may be dead tomorrow. If you're still breathing in a few weeks, I'm sure we'll be the best of friends. Did she now? Well, as it turns out, there are a few lingering contracts we to complete just yet, and more, dribbling in from time to time. I'll assign them to you as they become available, to be completed at your leisure. It is. These aren't particularly glamorous assassinations, I'll be honest. Don't pay much either, but they'll keep you busy. Just do them as you're able. There's no real time limit. The targets aren't going anywhere. You can turn each one in as it's completed, or wait and turn in the whole group when all the targets have been eliminated, whichever works for you. Ah, well, I'm Redguard, as I'm sure you've noticed. Though not like most of my kind you'll find in Skyrim. That's for damn sure. I am a child of Hammerfell, born of the sands of the mighty Alakir. In that great desert, blood is a shade of crimson I can scarce describe. My past is long and storied, and not altogether proud. But the Dark Brotherhood saved me from myself, and I have never looked back. Well then, let's get started. I've got 3 available right now. Your targets are the beggar Narfi, an ex-miller named Enodius Papias, and Baytild, a mine boss. When you've completed all those, we'll see if I might have some more. Happy hunting.
It's as rewarding as it is dangerous. Let's see what I can show you. Kill well and all.
Hello. When you start playing the Skyrim, you don't have microphone? Okay.
Never should have come here. At last, a worthy opponent! Ah!
Jestem z Polski smile translator. I am from Poland. I give you sub. Skyrim is life.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new lady in charge of the orphanage in Riften. She asked me to hand out these notices to everyone I met. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
Are you wizard? Assassin. Do FUS RODA in Sky for me please smile.
I can take you to any port on the coast. Farewell.
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past.
Hello
Dead
smile.
oaths on dead
Do
lips.
FUS RODA
Let it
in
stay
Sky
there.
please.
The museum is opening, Medina.
I'm here to lend my magic to the people of Dawnstar. I beg you, don't go into Silas's museum. Silas comes from one of the oldest families in Dawnstar. They have a complicated history. Several of his ancestors belonged to the mythic Dawn, the cult that almost destroyed Tamriel. His family's involvement was only found out well after the crisis had died down, but it still ruined their reputation. They were outcasts. And now Silas is back, and this museum to the mythic Dawn is his way of trying to rebuild his family's pride. It's misguided. Not a student of history, I see. It's for the best. They're a group that should be forgotten. The only thing you need to know is that they almost destroyed the world, and they were stopped a long time ago.
Are you reading or listening to chat?
That museum is a mistake.
And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend. Yes, my collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the
Smile,
displays and we
smile,
can
smile,
talk.
smile, 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 LEL.
Let's talk inside. Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned. Did you have any questions about the museum? It's no secret that my family were once members of the Mythic Dawn. One of my forefathers was even chosen to assassinate Uriel Septim himself. We hid from our past for years, became tradesmen, people of coin and influence. But I realized that the Mythic Dawn's importance, our importance,
FUS RO DADA FUS RO.
I'll see everyone in Tamriel remember that for a moment, we held the fate of the world in our hands, for good or ill. And here you are. I hope you found the
Polska
museum
jest
to your
Zejbista.
They were worshippers
Can I
of
rape your
Mehrunes
mouth with
Dagon,
my
the
50-inch
Daedric Lord
long
of
cock
destruction
nigger?
and change. The Mythic
LOL.
Dawn killed Uriel Septim VII and his heirs, triggering the events that led to the Oblivion Crisis when the Daedra invaded Tamriel. All that remains of the infamous cult I've gathered in my museum. Ah, an excellent question. Mehrunes Dagon is the Daedric Lord of change, destruction, and ambition. Dagon's Mythic Dawn cult killed the Septim dynasty and opened the Oblivion gates into Tamriel. They called it the Oblivion
I don't
Crisis.
know, my English not good.
A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes Razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever.
Nigga do
That
niggas
was
shit in
almost
Japan?
150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim. At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders, and the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked. Good luck finding the fragments. What is it? The razor is Mehrunes Dagon's personal artifact. It has always
For
heralded
fun.
bloody change and
Oh,
carnage.
sorry, what language
It's
you
held
speak?
many names. Dagger of the Final Wounds, Bane of the Righteous, the Kingslayer. The mythic Dawn worshipped Dagon as a god. Having his razor would be invaluable to my collection.
Polish.
I'll just be tending the museum if you need me.
They say that vampires attacked the Hall of the Vigilant, burned it to the ground.
Keep at it.
Never heard
we
of
need to
vampires
work
doing
twice as hard
anything.
now that that fat-headed leg elf has declared war.
We're at war with Leg Elf? Isn't he your husband?
No, he isn't. He's the
PlayStation 4 is good smile.
crush him.
Drafted into a war. How could my life get worse?
Divine sakes, Paul.
You should buy microphone.
You think we're threatening them? Our old war wounds. We're not soldiers anymore.
Your man Auric is wearing his old Legion armor.
HES name is John Cena. Mam K opposi textum geo sawam na chasi. Wow, you spit polish laugh. I used translate. I know smile. Emoji red heart. Laugh. One two three four five six seven eight nine zero QWERTY Oshapazef.
But the Night Mother is mother to all. It is her voice we follow, her will. Would you dare risk disobedience? And surely punishment?
Zero what?
Keep talking,
Laugh.
little man, and we'll see who gets punished.
Oh, be quiet, you great lumbering lapdog. The man has had a long journey. You can at least be civil. Mr. Cicero, I, for one, am delighted you and the Night Mother have arrived. Your presence here signals a welcome return to tradition.
Oh, what a
Messing with
kind
text to
and
voice.
wise wizard you are, sure to earn Our Lady's favor.
You and the Night Mother are of course welcome here, Cicero. And you will be afforded the respect deserving of your position as keeper. Understood, husband?
Her. Oh, yes, yes, yes! Thank you, thank you, thank you!
But make no mistake. I am the leader of this sanctuary. My word is law. Are we clear on that point?
Oh, yes, mistress! Perfectly! You're the boss!
I destroyed this organization.
Ah, there you are. Good. I was done speaking with that muttering fool anyway. We've got some business to discuss. I do indeed. You must go to the city of Markarth and speak with the apothecary's assistant.
Why?
You'll probably find her in the Hag's Cure when the shop is open. The girl's been running her mouth. Wants an ex-lover killed. She's apparently performed the Black Sacrament. Her name is Muiri. I need you to talk to her, set up the contract, and carry it out. Just do whatever the contact wishes. Be professional, represent us well, and get the job
You
done.
do lots of cool stuff
Since
with
it's
the
your
Dark
first
Brotherhood.
contract, I'll let you keep whatever Muiri pays. She'll be generous, I'm sure. They always are.
Oh, yes, mistress.
Tell me, sister, are the stories true?
Oh, you mean in that
I know, emoji crying loudly.
Good. And I hope you were careful in that lumber mill. Those splinters and rusty nails can be quite nasty. Your payment for a job well done. Good. So, what of the old beggar Narfi? Is it done? Has he groveled for his last septum? Congratulations. You slaughtered an emaciated beggar in cold blood. You are truly an opponent to be feared. Here's your payment.
Emoji cool smile, emoji smiling face with open mouth, emoji wide smile, emoji hard eyes, emoji cold sweat, emoji blowing kiss.
Throat. And those hours, the murder. I could do this all day. Here's your payment. Good luck. And try not to get yourself killed.
Hey you, yes you, I see you, I know what you do, don't look back. Laugh.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
climbing back and we'll be off. Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home?
Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my skin.
What was that?
We are
Please,
routed.
don't kill me.
You
stepped on us!
Guess it's all
I
clear now.
die for my
By the divines, the Forn are here in the city.
Everyone stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
Margaret,
Did you see that, man?
he killed her. Right in front of me.
Here in the city.
She's a traveler from the Imperial City. Came by every day looking for jewelry for her relatives back home. Why would anyone want to kill her? Doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. I don't think I can bear to sell anything right now. What's happening to this city?
A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you all right? Did you see what happened? The Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future for what it's worth. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important. No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn. I'd better get going.
Did you see that, madman?
He killed her.
I think he worked down at the smelter. A lot of laborers there are sympathetic to the Forsworn. They promise people they'll kill off all the Nords that rule over the Reach. Nothing but murderers and saboteurs. Did you just see that woman getting attacked in front of us? We're closed. This has ruined my entire day.
Why are you looking at me like that? The Dark Brother... My goodness, you're really... The Black Sacrament. It actually worked? What I need is for Elaine Dufont to die. I want him hunted down and murdered like the dog he is. I didn't know it when we were with each other, but Elaine is actually the leader of a band of cutthroats. Bandits. They're holed up in some old dwarven ruin. Raldbathar. It's near Windhelm. They use it as their base. It's where they stage their raids. I want you to go to that ruin, find Elaine Dufont, and kill him. I don't care about his friends. Do whatever you want with them. But Elaine has to die. Excellent. Once Elaine is dead, I'll pay you. In gold. I've saved up a bit. I hope that'll do. But, well, there is one more thing. If you're interested. If you can, I want you to kill someone else as well. You don't have to, not as part of our deal, but if you do, I'll pay you even more. It's Nilsine Shattershield in Windhelm. If Nilsine dies too, I'll make it worth your while. I went to Windhelm to see the Shattershields. They were old and dear friends, and in mourning. Frigga was killed recently. murdered. I met Elaine in the tavern while I was drinking my sadness away. He was handsome and charming. He said I was the beautiful lily of his dreams. Elaine made all the pain just go away. But it was all lies. Elaine used me. He ruined my name, destroyed my friendship with the Shatter Shields. Do you know why Elaine was in Windhelm? He heard about Frigga's murder. He wanted to befriend the family in their grief and rob them blind. Elaine used me to get close to my friends. And now they all think I'm some kind of monster. Elaine Dufont took my life, and now I'm taking his. Don't you see? I was like a daughter to Tova, a sister to Nilsine and Frigga. But the family refuses to believe my innocence, no matter what I say. Couldn't they understand that I was used? That I was grieving for Frigga too? No, they treated me like garbage, threw me away. With Nilsine dead, maybe then Tova will realize what she's lost, huh? Maybe then she'll see that I was just as much a daughter as the others. And if not, may she drown in her own tears. I planned to kill Elaine myself, you know. Nilsine too, but lost my nerve. I even brewed a special poison, lotus extract. Maybe you could use it? Just coat your weapon with it. Then, you get the idea. Make them all pay for what they've done to me.
That's close. You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Never should have come here.
What's that?
Is someone there?
is in.
That it? At your best?
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Well, what news? Is Elaine? Thank you. That bastard got exactly what he deserved. And I heard about Nilsine. You have more than fulfilled your part of the bargain. Please, take this. As payment, and a symbol of my affection. I'll never forget you.
Supposed to be serving drinks to our customers.
Shouldn't you be helping me?
Thank you again for resolving my problem.
What am I...
Ah, you're back. So, how went your first real contract? A bit more exciting than what Nazir's been offering, I'd wager? Of course, dear, of course. And from what my little ravens tell me, you handled yourself quite well. Now, I need your assistance with a matter of a more personal nature. It's Cicero. Ever since he arrived, his behavior's been... well, erratic would be an understatement. I do believe he is truly mad, but it's worse than that. He's taken to locking himself in the Night Mother's chamber and talking to someone in hushed but frantic tones. Who is he speaking with? What are they planning? I fear treachery. Maybe so, but healthy paranoia has saved this sanctuary before, and my gut's telling me that demented little fool is up to something. Dear sister, I need you to steal into that chamber and eavesdrop on their meeting. It'll be no use clinging to the shadows. They'll see you for sure. No, you need a hiding place. Somewhere they'd never think to look. Like inside the Night Mother's coffin. No objections, then? Good. Go now, before they meet, and report back to me with whatever you learn. Watch yourself out there.
Are we alone? Yes. Yes! Alone! Sweet solitude! No one will hear us, disturb us. Everything is going according to plan. The others, I've spoken to them. And they're coming around, I know it. The wizard Festus Crex. Perhaps even the Argonian. And the Unchild. What about you? Have you spoken to anyone? No? No, of course not. I do the talking, the stalking, the seeing, and the saying. And what do you do? Nothing! Not that I'm angry. No, never. Cicero understands. Cicero always understands. And obeys. You will talk when you're ready, won't you? Won't you? Sweet night, Mother.
Poor Cicero. Dear Cicero. Such a humble servant. But he will never hear my voice. For he is not the listener.
Oh, but how can I defend you? How can I exert your will if you will not speak to anyone?
Oh, but I will speak. I will speak to you. For you are the one. Yes, you. You who shares my iron tomb. Who warms my ancient bones. I give you this task. Journey to Wallen Road. Speak with Armand Mortier.
Poor Cicero has failed you. Poor Cicero is sorry, sweet mother. I've tried so very hard. But I just can't find the listener.
Tell Cicero the time has come. Tell him the words he has been waiting for all these years. Darkness rises when silence dies.
What? What treachery? Defiler! Debaser and defiler! You have violated the sanctity of the Night Mother's coffin! Explain yourself! Speak, worm! She spoke to you? More treachery. More trickery and deceit! You lie! The Night Mother speaks only to the listener! And there is no listener! She said that. She said those words. To you. Darkness rises when silence dies. But those are the words, the binding words, written in the keeping tomes. The signal so I would know. Mother's only way of talking to sweet Cicero. Then it's true. She's back. Our Lady is back. She has chosen a listener. She has chosen you! All hail the listener!
By Sithis, this ends now! Back away, fool! Whatever you've been planning is over! Are you all right? I heard the commotion. Who was Cicero talking to? Where's the accomplice? Reveal yourself, traitor!
Oh, I spoke only to the Night Mother! I spoke to the Night Mother, but she didn't speak to me! Oh, no! She spoke only to her! To the listener!
What? The listener? What are you going on about? What is this lunacy?
It's true! It's true! The Night Mother has spoken! The silence has been broken! The listener has been chosen!
When I heard Cicero screaming, I knew you'd been discovered. I feared the worst. Are you all right? Then what in Sithis name is going on? Cicero spoke to the Night Mother, but she spoke to you? Is this just more of the fool's rambling? What? So Cicero wasn't talking to anyone else?